Hello and welcome to Bare Beauty Basics, and today I'm going to do a summer look using very simple products, starting with the Bioderma Photoderm Fluid Max. This is an SPF 100 sunscreen which has a little bit of tint in it. It is a universal tint, I believe, because I don't see any other shades other than this one, which is called Clear Light. It doesn't leave any coverage, doesn't give any coverage. I mean, you can see my acne marks speaking through. My skin looks nice and hydrated and glowy, and I'm okay with this kind of a coverage for a daily summer look. And I'm going to do my brows today using the e.l.f. Holy Strokes Microfine Brow Pen. I got myself the shade Espresso, and I feel this is the darkest one in the range. It is kind of tricky to work with, but if you get a hang of it, it is very easy. If you have fine brows like mine, it is going to help you get that fuller brow look without making it look unnatural, artificial, or too blocky. If you like fine strokes of hair in your brows, if you like that look of a micro bladed brow look, you will absolutely love this product. You just need a little bit of practice using this product, because the pigments don't flow in quite initially. You just have to shake it in between, and you have to keep it in a way that the pigments flow into the tip. So I would recommend you storing it in an angled way where it is upside down. Otherwise, I think this is a very good product. It is pretty long lasting, doesn't smudge, doesn't budge once it's on your brows, and it looks extremely natural. It is not at all, it doesn't bleed or anything of that sort, and you can see how natural my brows look. And now I'm going to use a color corrector. It's called an eye brightener. It is by e.l.f. and it is called Putty Color Correcting Eye Brightener. The color that I'm using is medium tan. It is a peachy kind of a color corrector, and I have a slight bit of tan. I've just come back from a vacation, and this is a very good color to color correct my under eyes, and it is not drying at all. So for those of you who are looking for something very hydrating under your eyes, this is something you may give it a try. I am very dry currently. My skin is parched. I'm very dry, and that's why I'm choosing all cream products, and I'm okay with the dewiness of the sunscreen of the Bioderma Fluid Max. For the blush, I'm using their Putty Blush, and I got it in the shade Maldives. I have been using these products. It's on my in my kitty since a long time. You may have watched an old video of mine where I'm using these products, and I absolutely love them. The brush that I'm using here is also by e.l.f. It is called their Putty Blush, and it is kind of a stippling brush, but it is the shape is a little different. It is a little flattened, and I love this brush. It's very easy to wash, easy to clean, and it is an artificial fiber brush. It's not a natural fiber, but I see that it is very useful to blend in these kind of cream products. You can see how beautiful and natural the flush is, especially red tone colors like this one, the Maldives one. It matches the natural redness that my skin has. And for the bronzer, I'm using the Luminous Putty Bronzer by e.l.f. again. And I bought the shade Day Trip. This is a very beautiful mid-tone bronzer. It is not too dark, not too light, the perfect amount of golden tones, and it has a luminosity to it which is very beautiful. It's not matte. It has a very fine amount of shimmer particles, which you may not notice once on your skin, but it has that kind of a glow probably because of those shimmer particles. But it's not chunky shimmer or anything of that sort. It's very, very natural looking, and all of these products last all day on my face. I have dry skin, so all the moisture all the glowiness just gets absorbed onto my skin very beautifully. The concealer that I'm using by e.l.f. is medium warm. This is their Camo Concealer tubes, and this is not new. This has been since a long time, and I just dot where I need a little. It is very, very high coverage concealer. So if you're looking for a high coverage concealer which is long lasting, matte finish, full coverage, you can give this a try. This is very drying, so that's why I use the hydrating color corrector underneath so that I don't end up with very dry under eyes. If you have very dry under eyes like mine, you should use something very, very hydrating underneath this concealer. Otherwise, it may crack or it may look too dry and you may not like it. For oily skin girls, this is a very good choice because it is very long lasting, very full coverage, matte finish, doesn't budge, and you can see the coverage is like so beautiful. It blends like a dream, and you just need a dot and you can see how much coverage it has given me just one dot of product. And I like to use a fluffy concealer brush. This is by Real Techniques. This is their fluffy concealer brush, and I like to use a brush to spread my concealer. If I need a little more blending, I would go with a damp sponge on top of it, but today I'm not using any sponges. I'm okay using this brush. So this is how my face looks like. Doing your concealer after you use your blush and your bronzer, in my opinion, makes you use less of concealer because you just want to brighten exactly where you want your features to come out. If you do the normal procedure of using a concealer before your blush, your bronzer, you tend to use a lot more and you don't need that much. Moving on, for my lips, I'm using this Lip Glide lip pencil, cream glide lip pencil, and this is in the color Truth or Bear. I absolutely adore this color. This is such a beautiful everyday nude, and I'm just lining my lips with this, and I'm lining my entire lips with this color, and I'm going to use a lipstick on top of it. You can see I try to overline a little bit above my natural lip line, and that's how I line my lips. If you have any kind of pigmentation on your lip lines, you can cover it up using a lip liner of this color, something nudish, something very close to your lip color, and that's the trick to get an even tone lip color, and then you can go ahead and use a lipstick on top of it. Today I'm using this lipstick by e.l.f. This is called O Face. These are such gorgeous, beautiful satin finish lipsticks by e.l.f. I absolutely adore them. These are one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite colors from e.l.f. and that's the finished look. I just need to set it with a finishing makeup setting spray, and I'm using my trusty Charlotte Tilbury's Airbrush Finish setting spray, and that's it for today's look. I hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on this makeup look, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Subscribe to my channel and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.